Hey guys, welcome back to another cryptocurrency video. Today I have a very special video for you guys on Ripple and XRP, as I want to talk about some of the price predictions that we have done. I want to talk some BearableGuy123, I have some cool videos that I want to show you guys, some VeChain news, and a lot of cool stuff. I also want to give away $250 worth of XRP if this video can hit 750 likes within 24 hours, so make sure you guys press that like button right now, put something in the comment section down below, and have the notification bell on, because that's all we need to do to enter. And then to quickly mention it, we're also doing a $500 giveaway once my second channel hits 1,000 subscribers. Alright guys, so you must be wondering, what is this video about? Why are you making this and what's going on? Well, exactly 1 month ago, May 25th, I made a video that was called Breaking News, why everybody is buying Ripple XRP right now, and $2,200 XRP prediction. This video was actually showing you guys that a lot of people are buying XRP. I've been hearing a lot of positive things and catalysts that could really make the price explode in a shorter time frame. And luckily for us, we were right with this video, because since we made it, XRP has actually increased by 23% and Bitcoin by 35%, so I'm really happy to see that we were at least not making this video before a very big price decrease. Having said that though, I've been making a lot of these informative, yet not financial advice, but informative videos talking about the price and what I think is going to happen, and oftentimes I'm including the community and what people are thinking about it, right? So a couple of days ago, I made a video which was called Ripple XRP will soon most likely excel Bitcoin, gains in parentheses. So what I was trying to say with this video was Ripple XRP, so the XRP coin, will most likely soon excel Bitcoin in terms of gains. So what most likely will happen is soon enough, XRP will actually get, on the 24-hour BTC as an example, higher returns than, of course, than BTC. But here we're already pairing up XRP to BTC and it's up, 6% here. So what we're already saying right then is that XRP has been gaining more than BTC. It's actually pretty obvious what it means, but a lot of you guys seem to grab what I was trying to say. I've been looking through the comments just now and I saw tons of people say exactly the opposite thing, and people being angry. And here, the most ridiculous headline ever, quit yelling in your mic, there's only 47 times more utter rubbish that XRP is going to be worth more than Bitcoin, but that was definitely not the point here. We were actually just talking about it in terms of gains, and I still hold by that soon enough XRP is going to have a ridiculous run that is going to surpass BTC by far. And actually, right this second, we can already see it, since XRP is plus 4.3% on a daily and BTC minus 2.37, meaning that combined, XRP is actually up almost 7% in comparison to BTC, and even Bitcoin Cash is up almost let's quickly wait a second. Yeah, 11% up versus BTC. Some of the altcoins are taking over the momentum from BTC, and that's what we've all been waiting for, but it's finally happening. Moving forward though, because I got so much stuff to talk about, we don't exactly know when the point of changing is going to happen, but right now we can already see it going on in the easiest form. I also had a video on Twitter. I just quickly wanted to post this. It's an older video, like somebody said here, but that does not matter for the message. I want to quickly show you guys. It's 1 minute long, and watch through it because it is quite insightful.
Ripple CEO Brett Garlinghouse, he joins us right now. And David, some say Ripple could be the next Bitcoin. What do you think, Brett? Is that a compliment that Ripple could be the next Bitcoin?
Well, I think if we're solving a real problem and it's at scale, then I think it's a compliment. I think the most important thing that is going on in crypto is understanding what is real and what is just hype. Some, I think, may look back on Bitcoin and find that it was the Napster of digital assets. What I mean by that is Napster was the first to digitize music and demonstrate, hey, if you digitize music, you can do a lot of cool things with that. But ultimately, they were circumventing trademark laws, they were circumventing royalty payments, and government stepped in, and Napster was not successful. But Spotify, iTunes, Pandora, they were very successful. I think what you'll find is that maybe the next generation of digital assets ends up solving some of the original problems that Bitcoin set out to solve.
So Ripple next.
And of course, what is pretty obvious to what he's saying here is that even though as we've been seeing in a lot of these articles that are coming out about interviews with Garlinghouse, even though he's not saying that XRP is going to become Bitcoin in the sense that XRP is going to be number one or BTC is going to really fade away, he's really putting it quite clearly right there that Bitcoin had a certain purpose. It's a store of value. But at one point, XRP, which is a problem solver, came out later and of course had more knowledge about what Bitcoin is and then could adapt from that point, has the chance to excel Bitcoin. And this is again possibly not talking about real dollar numbers, because the chance of XRP ever going to $10,000 per coin is well, to me personally, even though this is not financial advice, to me personally, really never going to happen. $10,000 per XRP, I definitely have excluded that from my mind. But XRP becoming higher in market cap than BTC is definitely not excluded from my mind, since I think there is a chance that it will happen in the future. Not relatively soon, but in the future, there is a chance. So what I also wanted to highlight from one of the interviews that Brad has done, and I also tweeted this out on Twitter, Garlinghouse attributed to the lack of movement in XRP's value, or he attributed the lack of movement in XRP's value to a lot of BS and a lot of noise in the cryptocurrency and related blockchain category. What I find so interesting is this whole article, or this whole interview, is actually really, really on par with what he's saying in this little clip right here, because what he's pointing out is that XRP is taking their time. XRP is not doing that much right now, but that's because there's so much confusion in the market. A lot of people don't know what it even is. A lot of people don't know what they need to think, what they need to buy, what they need to sell. There's so many ingestions of information into your head, but you don't really know what's true, what is not, what is FUD, what is real news, and things like that. I think it really corrupts the true investor. Also, a lot of speculators are just hoping for a very, very quick price increase, possibly a times 100 over the next couple of days, and things like that can also ruin your perspective of these financial instruments, and also might hurt the cryptocurrencies because people buy or sell them at very, very random times, which might ultimately definitely hurt these coins. What I'm trying to say with that is that the predictions that we've been making, they're all just infancy predictions. They're all predictions for just the beginning phases of these coins. As you can see here, Garlinghouse attributed like a movement to a lot of BS and a lot of noise in the cryptocurrency related blockchain category. That's because a lot of people don't know what it is about yet. They lack a lot of knowledge about what these cryptocurrencies are, and I definitely think that with, as an example, Facebook, which is what the article is about as well, these cryptocurrency assets can get a lot more exposure and a lot more information to the people who actually trade cryptocurrency or hold them or in total decide the value or what value they add to it. I think with Facebook, we're actually adding a lot of value and a lot of legitimacy to cryptocurrency itself, which ultimately also will increase the price of these coins. And even as he's saying here that, could XRP beat Bitcoin? Well, in theory, yes, they can. Are we talking about in terms of gains per hour, or talking about market cap? Doesn't matter too much. We know for sure that both can happen. As an example, the market cap has never, I think, been higher than a Bitcoin, right? Never has any cryptocurrency taken over a higher market cap than Bitcoin has, at least to my knowledge. Could have happened, but then if it happened, I can't remember right now. But things change, guys. Before Bitcoin hit 20,000, or let's say 10,000, no other coin had ever done that before. And as an example, at one point in the past, one of these coins did something, or even now, coins are doing things that other coins have never done before. There is a chance that in the future, because XRP as an example is solving such a problem, could take over Bitcoin. And again, I'm not trying to speculate that XRP is going to go times 10 in an instant right now, taking over Bitcoin. We're talking about somewhere in the future this could happen, and I'm still holding myself to that. It could. And we're talking about gains though, per hour, like we were talking about at the beginning here. It's already happening right now. This will happen more often. I'm just waiting for these plus 20, plus 30, plus 40 possibly happening in a short time frame here. It must happen relatively soon, because as we already discussed a couple of weeks ago in one of the videos, or no, actually it was just yesterday, I think, we also covered that XRP, with every big run that BTC has a after move. So whenever BTC stops with its big surge, XRP follows up, and I think it's happening right now with XRP actually excelling almost 6.5% above BTC. Another cool thing I found was this right here from Darth Ripple. Ripple Marianne Delatine will be one of the speakers at PwC Vet Customer. Oh no, that's a company. PwC Vet Customer, and a lot of their clients will be there. Could be the right moment for an announcement of a new big vet customer or a new Ripple customer. Well, so Ripple Marianne Delatine is going to be speaking at one of these events, the Blockchain Summit in London of 2019, and there could be a lot of cool things that are going to be coming out of this. But what I just wanted to give you guys some insight in here is, again, that there's so many summits going around around the world. Day in, day out, there's new summits, there's new talks about cryptocurrencies, there's new arrangements being made, new progress, what are them? Afspraak, I don't know the English word, like you just deciding things. How do you say that? Decisions. There we go. Decisions being made every day, day in, day out. And ultimately, we are looking at a lot of these cryptos linearly. We're looking, or at least looking at it like this. Dup, bop, 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 bop. Even though most of the time it looks like this. And then skyrockets to the moon. You know, there's not that much logic in what the price really does if you're looking at it a few months or even a year up front. Reason for that being is that a lot of the news that really agitates these prices or that escalates things comes like a day or the same day that these prices decide to skyrocket. For BTC and for XRP last year or 2 years ago almost, I definitely think that the Coinbase hype, which is really building up but also was really flashy, played a major role in the prices in the bull run. I also think that Coinbase making an announcement saying that they are not planning to list XRP actually ended the XRP run. I'm still convinced to this day that the 4th of January 2018, when XRP was at its highest peak, Coinbase tweeted out, "We are not intending to work with XRP." When they did that, the price dropped significantly. I still think that had a major influence on the run. And those things you cannot predict up front. All those announcements, we just don't know them. And that's why a lot of these summits that are coming up here are way more important than you might realize. Take a very good look at when summits come out, because they can change a coin like crazy, right? As an example, Swell from previous year, XRapid. Enough said, I think. I think we said enough. But yeah, then something else that is really important to take a look at is BearableGuy123. I'm saying important because this is where maybe 10% even of the XP community is lying. They're really reliant on all this information, all these interesting theories, and I thought, you know what? Let me show you guys one just for old time's sake. You know, let me just show you guys one article and see what you guys think. If you're really into it, well, you go ahead and look up more. If you're not, then don't. That's the easiest way to say it. I personally am not too interested in the BearableGuy123 things, but I want to quickly show it to you guys to see what you guys are into. And if you really enjoy it, I might be covering it more often. So, hello friends, Lodestar 2. Did this week give you the opportunity to step back and appreciate the bigger picture when it comes to what Ripple has been doing? A couple of Christmases ago, I told you that some great things were coming. Can you hear me now when I say that there are plans within plans within plans? It's been a tough journey on a wintry road at times, but the seeds that Ripple has been planting for years have sprouted, grown, and are starting to bear very colorful fruit. MoneyGram, working with Walmart, wasn't a convenient coincidence. It was purposely set up as a proving ground to test Ripple's technology. The rumors were flying, but Brad kept the ace up his sleeve and kept it close. On the 21st of January 2019, So It Begins was posted with the intention of highlighting the talks and rumblings going around the BIS and the upcoming meeting that would spell it all out for the world to see. 3 mountains with messages couldn't have been more blatant. As foretold in May of 2018, the die had been cast as soon as Janitor or Ripple stepped into the river. And here's a link to the BIS meeting of January or May 2014, 2019 was the day that Ripple crossed the Rubicon. The old kingdom was begrudgingly facing the fact that they had to change. The king, who is not AC, was in the room that day and was quite perturbed. Sorry guys, my English is good, but not that good, and a lot of these words I've just never seen before blatantly, and that might hurt my pronunciation. I'm sorry guys, not English from the beginning. Help was needed, and when all eyes turned to Lagarde walking in with Brad on her arm like a prom date, Mizaru was kicked out of the chamber. So that's a link to that. I have never heard that before. I have no idea what it is about, but maybe you do, maybe you don't. Let's read on. How could everyone forget about the meeting so easily? The memories of the denizens of the internet is so fleeting at times. People are always asking me for answers. I can't give them so readily. I can only share some clues and breadcrumbs. Patience, my friends, patience. If I give you all the answers, where's the fun and learning in all of that? Instead of answers, let's try some questions instead. Who finally gave the okay to have a serious discussion in regards to crypto assets in the future with the central banks of the world? Let's actually rephrase that again. Who finally gave the okay to have a serious discussion in regards to crypto assets and its future with the central banks of the world? What news could have been running around BIS channels that would have the old kingdom so shaken? When will the central banks finally decide to do what they have to do in order to not be outdone by a multinational corporation that wishes to establish their own crypto that would circumvent traditional towers of power? Where were swift solutions and presentations at the BIS? Why was Brett Garlinghouse sitting at that table? What happened after that meeting with the BIS on the 14th of May, exactly 1 month and 3 days later, on the 17th of June, that had banks and institutions scrambling to talk to Ripple? 1, 2, and 3 is quite fascinating. A lot of clues center around 1, 2, and 3s. Some clues are never solved, and that drives the bear crazy at times. Some big ones have been missed, and I tried to make them much easier since coming back in December, but still, some are too difficult. 1, 2, and 3 must be some form of cosmic number. Perhaps it has something to do with the bear going to the moon. God bless you all, my friends. I received so many messages and well wishes. I read them all. Remember, negative people will always try to tear you down and give you bad advice about things they know nothing about. Do your own research. Read from different sources and keep your eyes open. Why does he do like the E and N? Whatever, I don't know. Dig and don't let your guard down. There are many imposters and tricksters gleefully waiting for you to dump all your XRP when weak hands develop. Maybe it's a copyright system or a trademark system that like Genius and other websites are doing as well, where they have like the different types of apostrophes. So you have like a straight one and you have like one with a curve, and they have a certain patented way of doing these apostrophes in their lyrics. So if people just blatantly copy them, they know that it was just stolen. So they also have a big discussion from Genius and Google to see if Google just really copies and pastes their lyrics on their own website. And I think maybe he's doing these A's and N's as well to make sure that nobody can just really copy and paste it real quickly without knowing that this was the official source. That might be a case. Somebody could also just replace all the A's and N's though. What is interesting is dig and don't let your guard down. There are many imposters, tricksters gleefully waiting to dump all your XRP when the weekends develop. I am one bear, not 2 nor 3. The bear doesn't work with anyone except the bear. He will share what he can when he sees fit. BearableGuy123 only posts on Reddit via Ripple, Twitter under BearableGuy123, and 321 whatever. For now, I am enjoying this party. Here's to all you good folk out there striving for a better life. May good things continue to happen for us all. I hope you are all as happy as I am to bear witness to this great paradigm shift in the world of finance that XRP is in the middle of right now. The crypto sphere is still shaking to this day, and as you can evidently see, Ripple is the cause, and because of that, you should be ready. So then, of course, the debate opens up. And this is no small debate, guys. There's so many people putting in so much effort to decode these things. And maybe this person is just the same as BG123, frick if I know, but they're doing their hell of a job to decode all of this stuff. Look at this. Just pause it and check it out really quickly. Because damn, what a work, you know. And I don't want to call myself lazy, but I'm not feeling fit to look into all of that. Unless I would know that my effort would really pay off. But right now, it's just looking like a lot of people like to solve these clues. And maybe that's really basically what it is. But I don't know, guys. You can check it all out. You can maybe find yourself something. I'm not going to worry too much about it. There's enough people here. You can see all the time here. This is just the last couple of hours here. People have just been putting in so much work, so much trouble. Dat was leuk. Je gaf al de juiste hints. Het gaat je goed. Soms geluk. Dank je. God, I'm not sure BG123 can read Dutch. I actually don't think so, because this is would be a little bit strange to say in Dutch. At least the E is a little bit off. Could give people some very, very off clues, though, if you really start to, you know, if I were to type in Spanish or Portuguese right now, even though I do know the language, you know, I would not speak it fully, or maybe even like Japanese as an example, just start to type characters back, people might assume that you know the language, right? It's kind of funny. Interesting. I think we actually covered all the things that I wanted to do so for today, though. The only thing I can quickly show you guys is about VeChain, but we're actually having a VeChain video coming up later today with Stellar. I don't know how late it's going to be or what exactly I'm going to be talking about, but I know for a fact that I'm going to have to upload one, since I have so much Stellar and VeChain things that I need to show you guys about that. It just has to be coming. But guys, make sure you watch all the videos I post today. I'm going to be posting at least 3 or 4 today, hopefully more. I have so much stuff to cover, so make sure you guys watch them on, have the notification bell on. That is also all that you need to do to enter the giveaway. Of course, I said in the beginning what you need to do. And, oh, that's the phone. But I'll give you guys some cool insights over the day here. Make sure you guys follow me on all the things I said and all the links in the description below. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody, and have a nice day.